Hey guys, what's up? It's me, the-kyle-chronicles, and today I'm here with my mom. She's been in, I think, a few vlogs before, but not in like an actual sit-down video. So this is the first. This is gonna be part 1. Part 2 I'm gonna be doing with my dad because it's gonna be the exact same questions, just like different answers from each parent, kind of thing. And
no pressure to be better than the other one.
There's gonna be like 2 sections in this video, so there's gonna be general knowledge where I'm gonna ask my mom and then eventually my dad, like what certain things stand for regarding the LGBT community, and then there's also gonna be like the more actual, like in-depth personal part where I ask specifically about like my transition and stuff. So are you ready?
As ready as I'll ever be.
Okay. So
I did not study for this test.
What does LGBT stand for?
Lesbian, gay, LGBT, bisexual, LGBT, transgender.
Yes.
And I don't know what the Q's for.
That I didn't even say the Q.
Oh.
Q is queer questioning.
Okay.
And then also A is asexual, aromantic, agender.
Right.
And sometimes this also has 2S, which stands for Two-Spirit, which is a specifically Native American identity.
Oh.
Yeah, they were featured in this year's Pride.
Did not know that.
What does FTM stand for?
Free to masturbate.
It means female to male. But I like that answer. Alright, so it means female to male.
Okay.
What does MTF mean?
Male to female.
Good job. What does HRT stand for?
HRT.
Do you want a hint?
Please.
I'm currently doing HRT.
Hormone replacement therapy.
Hey, there you go. This one you probably won't know because it's not something I'm planning on doing. But what does SRS stand for?
Not something you're planning on doing.
No.
No idea.
Sexual reassignment surgery.
Right.
It's what they call.
I knew it had to do with that. I just didn't know what.
It's what they call like bottom surgery. It's also called like genital reconstructive surgery.
Methatoid, whatever.
Yes. At supper today, I talked about bottom surgery, and I told her there's phalloplasty and metoidioplasty for trans men, and that's now her favorite word.
Metoidio.
Okay, what does T stand for?
Testosterone.
And what does E stand for?
Estrogen.
Yay, you passed the general knowledge section.
Woohoo!
So now about me and stuff.
Okay.
So how long have I been on testosterone?
1 year.
Yeah, almost.
And a couple of weeks.
Yeah, almost 13 months. When did I come out as trans? You don't need like an exact day, just like year.
It was October.
You remember the month?
2018, 2017. I want to say 2016?
Yeah, it was 2 years ago. You remember the month?
It was October.
Oh, well, I didn't even know that. I tried to look at the video I posted, which, if you want to see, I'll link in the description, but it just said 2 years ago. Were you surprised when I came out?
Yes.
Okay, no elaboration.
I was. I didn't see it coming.
What was your initial reaction when I came out?
I guess shock and confusion.
Why are you confused?
Well, because, you know, you took cosmetology in school and you always did your hair up and wore makeup and you did girl things.
Fair enough. Cosmetology at my school specifically was like hairdressing, not makeup, which I know is usually in cosmetology like schools. How long did it take for you to see me as a guy?
Oh, officially?
Yeah.
Guess once you started testosterone.
Okay, so
yeah,
like
when you started to get facial hair and the body features.
So like the first year after coming out, you still didn't quite see me?
I didn't see you as a guy.
Yeah, you still referred to me as a guy, but like...
Yeah.
Did you know much about trans people before I came out?
No, not really. I mean, I knew some stuff, but...
Like what, for example?
Well, that some people were born into the wrong body and they should have been the other sex.
Okay.
Not rocket science.
Did you know any trans people before me?
I knew of some. I didn't know them personally.
Yeah, like famous people and stuff?
No.
Oh.
Like a guy that went to your school, he's now a girl. Brandon something. He was a singer.
Oh, yeah.
He's now a girl.
So she.
Yeah. And think there might have been another one. I'm not sure.
Okay, did you know any famous people that were trans?
Well, Caitlyn Jenner.
Do you know any others? There's one from way before.
Oh, RuPaul.
RuPaul's not trans, no. Chaz Bono. I figured you would have known him.
I didn't know he was trans.
Yeah, he's trans.
Oh, okay.
One of the biggest one. Does a lot for, I think, charities and stuff.
Oh, right. I remember all... That's true.
Yeah.
Duh.
How do you feel about trans people in general?
Fine. They're just normal like everybody else. They're just normal like everybody else.
Yeah.
They're just in the wrong bodies until they get into the right body.
Stuff. Did you do any research on trans people when I first came out?
Yes.
Like, what kind of stuff did you research?
Well, I researched the surgeries.
Okay, like top and bottom surgery, or
yeah. Both, and yeah, and just about your hysterectomy and all that.
That is something I plan on doing if you don't watch my tea vlogs, which you should.
That was the only thing that I was concerned about, that you were gonna, because you didn't want to freeze any eggs.
Yeah.
That you would regret that decision later on to have children of your own. But
yeah, I don't want kids, and if I ever, for some reason, decide to like kids, I just want to adopt, because there's like a billion kids that need to be adopted. How did you first feel when I started to transition, like, medically, not just like cutting, or, well, I guess even like when I cut my hair and stuff?
No, it affected me the very first day we went, and you got your very first injection.
Yeah, my mom cried. She was with me during that appointment and stuff.
And the only reason I cried was not that I wasn't supportive or anything. It's just, it was kind of like that was my last tie to you being a girl.
Yeah, like you knew I was going to start.
It's not a bad thing or anything.
No, but you knew I was going to start changing, and I wasn't going to look how I used to look.
Exactly, because you were my daughter for 18 years, and all of a sudden this was like, that's it. This is it.
Yeah, and so when I cut my hair and stuff, that
didn't bother me.
What about when I first got my first binder?
That didn't bother me.
No?
No.
There wasn't like any reaction to that?
Well, no, your boobs aren't that big anyway.
True. What's your opinion on me wanting top surgery? In case you're watching and you don't know what that is, it's where they remove breasts and reconstruct it to look like a typical, like, cisgendered male's
Well, obviously,
chest.
if you want to be a full boy...
Yeah.
Of course you're going to get top surgery.
But, I mean, there's also some trans people who don't want top surgery.
Yeah, but in your case, you do.
Yeah.
So, of course I'm going to support you in that.
How do you feel about it? Like...
Fine.
Fine?
Yeah.
I'm excited to help me
Your
shower
boobs
when I
aren't that
can't
big,
shower.
like I said. Yes, I will be here to take care of you.
Do you have any fears regarding me being out and so open about me being transgender and my transition online and in public?
I do have a fear, mostly in public.
Yeah.
Especially in male washrooms.
Yeah.
I do have a fear because there's a lot of stupid people who don't accept everybody for who they are.
And we live in Alberta, the Texas of Canada.
Well, I just, that's where my fear is.
Yeah.
That you're going to land up in a bathroom or anywhere alone and cornered. And yeah, that's the fear I have.
Yeah.
But I mean, mind you, you look more male now than you did.
Yeah, when I first started is probably when you were more worried.
Yes.
But, I mean, now I use the male bathroom all the time, because I think if I was a girl, I'd be a little worried if I saw me walk into a girl washroom. But in the beginning, I still kind of used both, because I could pass as either, and I wasn't sure where to go. But I mean, now I always take someone with me, or I have someone standing outside the washroom. So if they hear something, or if it's been like half an hour and I'm not out yet, they can like peek their head in and see.
Long.
Yeah. What is something you'd say to other trans kids out there who don't have as supportive as parents?
Well, I don't understand why parents wouldn't support them in the first place. You're my child. I love you no matter what. And I feel bad for the people who don't... I'm going to start crying.
That's okay. You can cry.
I feel very bad for the people who don't have the support they need from their parents, because that is the most important support, is family.
Yeah.
And it's wrong. I don't agree with it. You're just a human person. You're a human being. You bleed the same way as everybody. Doesn't matter if you're a boy or a girl.
Maybe they bleed purple.
You know, it doesn't matter if you're a boy or a girl or whatever. A parent's job is to love their child unconditionally.
Yeah.
And that means unconditionally, forever.
But what advice would you, like, if their parents are just, like, won't accept it? Like, they just refuse. Do you have any, like, advice?
Oh, that's a tough situation. Try to find somebody who supports you, whether it be a youth group or any other, what are the, like groups?
Parents and, like, adults.
Yeah, but...
Support groups?
Support groups, thank you. Support groups.
Even if you have friends.
If you go to church or whatever, you might find it there too.
Yeah.
You need to find some sort of support, because otherwise it's going to hurt you for a long time.
And if I can, I'm gonna, in my description, post, like, support groups for Canada and US, because I live in Canada, and I know there's a lot in the US. I don't know so much for other countries, but if you do know, like, comment the names or, like, phone numbers or websites people can visit, just in case.
I can't stop crying.
That's okay. And what's something you want to say to other parents whose kids have just come out to them, either as trans or as, like, gay or something? And, like, if the parents are supportive or aren't, like, what advice do you have for them?
Just love them and listen to them and try to understand what, you know, it's difficult for them to come out about this to you. Do your own research, even get your own support groups. There's support groups for parents.
They do have those for parents. Either a parent and a kid can go, or just for the parents to, like, talk about it and learn more.
I suggest that, you know, maybe your child needs to speak to somebody else, like maybe a therapist or a psychiatrist or whatever, for themselves, but they're not diseased. There's nothing mentally wrong.
My camera stopped. Again, this is the second time we are refilming this.
Okay, so the advice that I give to parents is love and support your child. They're the same child they were 5 minutes before coming out to you. If you need to do research for yourself. You need to get yourself into a support group for parents.
If you feel necessary. You don't, like, have to.
Yeah, and just remember that, you know, what they've just told you was very difficult for them. They're still the same person. They're not crazy. They don't need, you know, to be put on medication or forced to go to church to cleanse themselves. It's not something that's wrong with them.
Yes.
Just they feel that they were born in the wrong body.
There are plenty of religious transgender people with across, like, every religion. There's at least one case of somebody also being trans. They can coexist without, you know, like, being bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry if that seems rushed, by the way. We just really want to film this video and it keeps cutting off. So, anything else you want to say?
Yes, I want to say how proud I am of you.
Okay.
I'm very proud of the son that you've become.
That's good.
Everything you've gone through and that you're still waiting to go through. I'm proud of you. And I love you very much. I never stop.
I love you too. You're a very good mom.
Oh.
I'm very lucky to have you. So as I said, this is just part 1 with my mom. Part 2 is going to be with my dad. Exact same questions, but obviously his side of things, since they are 2 different people.
My answers were better.
I do live with my mom full-time. My dad I only see every other weekend, because they are divorced, in case you somehow don't know that. If you're a new viewer or something. So the answers are probably going to be widely different, since my mom sees me every day. Usually. Maybe sometimes we don't see each other because of work, but...
Yeah.
And my dad sees me less often, but we do, like, text a lot, so... You'll see the differences. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys, like, gained something, whether it be, like, happiness or, like, advice either one of us gave you. And like I said, I'm going to link some support groups and information and numbers for you guys in the description in case you feel like you need it, or a friend of yours needs it, whatever it may be. And I will see you next week with part 2. Bye.
Bye.